Hello ladies and gentlemen, BT Plays here and welcome to another video. And this is going to start off a new series that I've got going on, or I'm planning I want to do, and that is to review loads of cars from the Crew 2. You know, see if the performance is good, if it's worth the price, stuff like that. So yeah, join me on this adventure. If you like car games and you know, this is the right thing for you. If not, then don't worry, but you probably are, seeing as you clicked on this video. So I'm going to be starting off this series, whatever you want to call it, season series, whatever, with a car that I don't actually know when it came out. I know when it came out in real life. It came out in like 1961. Really old car. And it is the Jaguar E-Type Series 1 Coupe, and look at it compared to all these other Jaguar cars. Really, you know, really old. But anyway, we're gonna buy it. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna test out its performance, its customization, everything. See if it is really worth the price, and if it is, then great. It's only like 300 grand in this game, not a lot. So yeah, we'll see, and I'll get back to you when I start customizing this thing. All right, we're here at the visual parts, and I've already put the parts on, but I will show you the parts that that are also with the car. So you've got 6 hoods, which is pretty decent for a car like this. I was expecting less, like a 3, maybe 4. So yeah, they're not great, but you know, they do the job. There's 8 front bumpers, which again, that's pretty good for a car like this. I can't lie. You can't change it that much, and yeah, this bumper gives me a bit of like a Nissan sort of vibe. I don't know why. It just shouldn't come out like that. It should always like be shell like. 3 front fenders. Again, average on a car like this. Obviously 84 rims, because you get all the rims are the same for each car. I'm just gonna stick with the classics because that's how they should be. 4 side mirrors, and that one just looks horrible, so do not get it. But obviously you have to stick with the classic style and get the most classic side mirrors with this car. There's obviously 3 rear fenders as well to match the front fenders, and they're all the exact same with the front. And I prefer the this one because I don't know, it just has, it's more rounded. I like it, and it sticks out a bit more as well. And then there's 3 rear wings, and they're not nice. I'd rather just stick with it not having anything at the back. I really don't like these ones at all. And then obviously you got the 8 rib bumpers as well, which all look a bit unique. I don't think they fit the car necessarily, but again, there's choice there if you want it. And of course the interior colour obviously has to be grey because it just has to. And again, the colours, obviously get every single colour, as you know. But this car just has to rock the grey. An old sports car, coupe car, has to be grey, I think. It just looks so nice. It's like a James Bondy car, and it just looks so good. So we're sticking with the grey. Let's check the liveries for the that have been made by the community. Some of them are good, some of them are not. Like, you know, obviously a normal strip, that looks pretty decent. An old banger racing car, another old banger racing car on blacked out windows. Another, like, you get it, like old racing cars from like back in the day. This is what this gives off. So now that we've gone over all the customization, we are now going to take this car to a nice flat surface in the Salt Flats near Las Vegas, and we're just gonna test out its performance, and see if it's any good, stock, without any parts on. So we're just going to test out the car normally, see if it's any good, and then we'll put some parts on it and see how it's changed. Let's go. We are now here at the salt flats, where obviously it is flat for us to perform some little tasks, see how the car goes. But first, let's just drive it around and see what this car has to offer. So let's go. Without any boost, let's just feel it. Acceleration's decent, but then trying to get to its top speed is quite slow, and I think the top speed with no parts on is 114 miles per hour. Don't know what that is in kilometers, but not bad for a stock car. But let's test the 0 to 60. I don't know how fast this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty slow. I'm gonna say like 4.8 seconds, I think. So let's go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. .6 seconds, which isn't too bad for a car like this. It's obviously pretty bad in an actual racing situation, but normally it's not bad. It's not bad. Just, you know, coasting around, it's not bad. So the acceleration is definitely somewhat there, but needs to improve, and it climbing to its top speed has to improve as well. I don't know what the braking's like, so let's also check that. Let's try and go as fast as possible. I think it's 114, but if it doesn't get to that, then oh, it's climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing. Alright, I'm gonna brake. I'm pressing the handbrake. I'm not holding L2, and the brakes are really bad. That must have been at least, I don't even know, but the brakes on a stock car are awful. So we've obviously tested 0 to 60, its acceleration, 0 to 60, top speed goes like 125, 130, and then it's braking as well. It turns pretty well, this car, surprisingly, as well. It's quite, it doesn't feel heavy, it feels quite light, which I like. But I guess we can just add some parts on it now, and let's try it in a race. So I actually haven't put any parts on this car for this race. I just want to see how well the stock version of this car actually performed in a race. So we're just going in completely stock, and as you can see that this car is below the recommended level of this race, so this could be a bit of a struggle, but I'm aiming at least for third. If we can, then that would be brilliant. Let's see how well this car really is. Obviously we get some boosts as well, but just normal stock, as you can see, we are lacking behind, and I feel like this is going to be the whole race, just me lacking behind. So yeah, I'm not surprised, but I also am a bit surprised. I thought this car would be a tiny bit faster, but you know, we are catching up. To be fair, we are catching up. I think this is a 3-lap race, I believe. We're in 5th. No, we're not. We're in 6th, 7th now, 8th. Yep, sweet. So we can get in that 5th position, but we just automatically lose it because our top speed isn't great, and I even think our acceleration isn't great either. So yeah, this is very anticlimactic. I'd at least accept like, I thought we would at least get like 3rd or something, but no, it's fine. We'll stream the parts on it. Any car with parts on it in this game will smash out the park, but we're seeing how well the stock cars actually are in this game. Yeah, not doing too great as of now. I mean, the turning's good. The turning's good. It feels light. It's good. The acceleration, the top speed, everything else is just awful. And I just can't compete in a race when the car can't even go more than 130 miles per hour. There we go. Oh, wasn't paying attention to the road at all. It doesn't matter though. We were gonna finish 8th anyway. I guess I'll see you at the end of the race where I finish 8th. I've just finished the race, and as you can see, I came 8th. Yep, performance level was too low. Anyone could see that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put some parts on this thing, and we're going to place it in the in an ace race, which is the hardest difficulty, and see if it can perform then. We'll see. I think it can. I hope it can. We'll see. We'll see. Let's put some parts on it, and hopefully we can actually come first, because I've splashed all my money on this car, so I need to make some money. So let's have a look. Okay, I've put some parts on it, all 280 parts. Obviously the max you can put on a car, as a street racing car anyway. And the top speed is now 227 miles per hour. That's a big difference from it being 130 odd. So that's almost 100 miles per hour difference. Horsepower, I think, has gone up. Not a lot, but still gone up. 0 to 60 in 2.37 seconds, which is stupid for a car like this. Quarter mile in 9.63 seconds, which again, stupid for a car like this. You'd be expecting like base Ferraris to do that. And then lateral G is 1.01, which I don't actually know what that is. And brake distance obviously is 18 yards, which isn't too bad. So let's now find a race, hopefully finish first place so I can make some money. Let's go. We're now in the race. Let's see if this car can put in a performance against these other cars. It feels obviously a lot faster, which is good. 60, brilliant. Top speed is now 227 miles per hour as well. And we just went over that jump, and we're now in first. Who would have thought? But, oh, didn't see the turn. But no, this car, it's alright when it stops. It's not the greatest car, obviously. The turning was good when it was stock, but I'm not liking the turning as much now that it's faster. It's quite heavy compared to when it was at stock. But I'm guessing because we're going faster, obviously, so I can slow down more. But overall, for 300k, it's not bad. It's not bad at all for 300k. If you want to, you know, just get a cheap little car to win some races in, this is the car. This is definitely the car. Obviously, if you want to collect every car, then go for it. But this car is definitely not bad when fully stocked up on parts. It's not exactly the greatest car in the world. Obviously, there's much better cars in this game, but for the price, it's not too bad, especially for obviously its price. And yeah, but I'm just gonna finish this race and then wrap up the video. And this car keeps getting me. This car keeps getting me. Why? That race is now concluded, and we did come first, so that's good. You'd expect me to come first with all the parts that I put on the car, but overall, the car is not as good stock. Obviously, any car you put parts on it, it's pretty good. If you have them 280 parts, buy it. May as well. It's only 300k. If you don't have them 280 parts, it's not that good, but even with like 160, 170 parts, it still be a decent car for all the races you want to do. So if you have them parts, go for it. The car would be alright for that, but anything else, anything below that, just not worth it. Obviously stock, you saw, it's not that great. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you did enjoy, and hope you did enjoy this first episode of this series, and hope you liked the other videos of this series. If you do like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.